good. Now on the back of that glass, you do have the, single camera setup, which we'll go ahead and hit on right now. It's a single 16 megapixel sensor. And what I can tell you is, and I've said this for years, Samsung does a really, really good job on their camera sensors. And this was no different. This camera, even back in 2015, could shoot 4K videos, which was really good. This was the same year the 6S came out, and that could also shoot 4K videos. And overall, this quality of this camera is actually not that bad. The thing that dates it the most, there's a couple different things. First of all, the photo quality isn't like amazing. I don't want to say that, but for a 6-year-old phone, it's really, really good. You also have, video capability, with a 4K at 30, and that's still pretty current. But on top of that, you have a lot of features built into the camera as well. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. Samsung throws so many features in their camera setup, and sometimes it's kind of like too much. It's like a lot of features nobody's ever going to use. But at the end of the day, more features are better than not a lot of features, and in this case, you're definitely going to have a lot of features built into the camera for sure. On the front, you do have a 5 megapixel sensor where you can do 1440p videos. Again, this is another place where it ages it, no 4K on the front, but I think it's okay. The front camera definitely isn't that good. It's probably the worst part about this phone in terms of the camera, but most people are probably going to use the back camera anyway, even though I use the front camera more. And the thing that ages it the most is probably the single camera. It doesn't have multiple cameras. It doesn't even have a macro depth lens. So in terms of that, you're probably going to be outdated a little bit, but it's not a bad camera at all. And if I had to use it, I think I would be kind of okay with it as long as I knew how to edit up photos a little bit. So in terms of the camera setup, I think it gets a thumbs up for me in my books.